I've seen a lot of requests coming in for how to get yourself a fan token so you can get the extra 1% of Floof. And we've been redirecting a lot of folks over to the Telegram because that's the only place there's been a tutorial. So I decided that today I was going to put together a video for you and let you see how to do this. I am doing this from the web app. You can do this from inside the mobile, but I found it to be just a little bit more difficult to manage that way. So I did it through the web app. It seemed to work really well. And the steps that you follow are going to be exactly the same. You're just going to do it through your mobile device instead of through a web page on your computer. So first thing you're going to want to do is you can see that the app is available on both the App Store and the Google Play Store. So it doesn't matter which device you have. You can go ahead and click on one of these links. If you go to warpcast.com, it'll open up in your native store so that you can download it. You do, as far as I know, have to create the account on mobile. I've not actually tried to do it on web. I did all mine through mobile too, but it probably makes it easier anyways to do it that way because it's going to charge you a gas fee in order to create the account. I believe that Warpcast is on chain, which is why that happens, but it was $5 whenever I did it. I don't know how much it's going to cost in whatever currency you might be using, but that's how much it costs for me. So you might be able to do, a quick converter and figure out how much it'll cost for you. So out of the gate, you will have to pay $5 to get in, and then you're going to have to pay a little bit later, which I'll tell you about, in order to get the tokens that you need to purchase a fan token. So once you've got your account set up and you're ready to go, you're going to click on this login with phone. And once you do that, you're going to go ahead and open up your QR scanner, which can be either in your taskbar or you can just open up your camera and that'll work too. And you're going to go ahead and scan the link and it's going to ask you if you want to open that link, and you're going to open it. And once you've done so, it's going to ask you if you are logging in from a new device, and you'll say, yes, this was me, or no, this was not me. Obviously it was me. So I'm going to go ahead and swipe that. And that's it. That's the easiest way to get in from desktop using your mobile device. So now that we're in, you're going to need to get over to the CatTown Community. The easiest way that I've found to do that is just to go to search and look for the channel itself. Once you've actually had it favorited, which I will show you how to do that in just a moment, it'll be down here in your all section. And then as you visit it, it will obviously be in your recent section as well. So up to the search bar and click on the box and then type in /CatTown, and you'll see that it's the only one that shows up. So we're going to go ahead and go into it, and then you're going to click on this follow button right here to follow CatTown. So once you're here, you're going to want to find somebody who has already done the purchase of a fan token. It's the easiest way to get to where you need to be. In the video description, I will put my personal link there so that you can have an easy one to grab. So I'm going to just go down to the one that the CatTown Community already retweeted, and then you'll see there's a link here that you can click and that'll get you in. So go ahead and click on that, and it's saying how many I bought, and it has this nice little frame to show you that and everything. When you click on buy though, it's going to ask you to link up an account with airstack.xyz. So if you don't have an account there, you're going to have to go through that first. So I'm going to go ahead and take us there so that we can get started. And I'll also put the link here in the video and in the description as well so that you know exactly where to go. So this is going to be airstack.xyz/channels/CatTown, and go ahead and head there. Okay, so once you're in to the airstack.xyz channel, you're going to want to create an account. And for me, I've already got one, so I'm not going to go through that process. But the easiest way that I've found to do this is to go through and sign up using your Farcaster account, which is the Warpcaster account, so that the two of them are linked immediately. You don't have to worry about linking them later. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Farcaster, and it's going to ask me to scan with my phone again. So I'm going to do that. And so once I've scanned, it's going to ask me to open the link once more. I'm going to open it, and it's going to say the permissions that it needs in order to make this happen. I'm going to click sign in, and then it says I'm signed in, and I can return to the AirStack app, which I have done so. Once you're here, we need to buy fan tokens. So when you click on buy, it's actually going to send you back to Warpcaster. So you click on buy, and it's going to say that airstack.eth sent you a frame on Warpcast for you to buy CatTown's fan token. So you go ahead and click on open Warpcast and it's going to send you back to your direct cast. So you're going to have requests here for the cat.base.eth. That's the one you're going to want to go to. It goes into your message requests. So if you want to move it to your main inbox, you just have to type a message here and send it. You don't have to do that though, because you've got everything you need. So once you've done that, they'll send you a frame here in order to pick that up. So you're going to go ahead and do that. And once you click on that frame, it's going to give you this next window. And this is where you can do the buy, sell, or Moxie power, which is actually new. This is a way to stake your fan tokens. But since you don't have any yet, you can't stake. I'm going to go ahead and click on buy. And then what it's going to do is it's going to ask you how many tokens you want to buy. And it's going to let you know amount of tokens that you have. So yours is probably going to say 0. The currency that they use to buy the fan token is called Moxie. And in order to get a fan token, you need to have enough Moxie. So each fan token you can see here is going to be 423.183 Moxie. You're going to want to click on this top up button, and that's going to let you purchase more. So 1 Moxie is equal to 0.0000012 ETH. Or less than a penny in USDC. So purchase however many you want. So in this case, we would want the 423.183. If I were to make a recommendation, I would say to go a little higher than that, just because you don't know if the price is going to fluctuate. It may end up being outside and you don't want to have to do the transaction fee twice. So start with 425. As of recording this, I mean, the price may be different by the time you're watching this, but round up and get the nearest 5 integer, I'd say, or maybe even a little bit more. You can always sell back the Moxie that you're not using after the fact. But again, you don't want to spend too much in wallet transactions in order to make this happen. So I'm not going to buy Moxie because I don't plan on buying any more fan tokens. I have plenty as is. You'll purchase your Moxie and go through that whole process of getting that. It'll send the Moxie to your Farcaster wallet. Once you're done with that, this button here is no longer needed. You'll go ahead and input your fan tokens. So for most people, they've just been getting 1 because that's all you need in order to get the 1% Floof. Type in the number 1 here and then click on wallet. And then it's going to say proceed with your recent wallet because I've used one. If you haven't used the wallet, it's obviously going to ask you which wallet you want to use. So for me personally, I believe I used my Coinbase wallet to make all this work, but I'll go ahead and click on use recent wallet. And now it's telling me, of course, I don't have enough Moxie, but for anybody who does, it's going to ask you and confirm, do you want to go ahead and buy that fan token for however many Moxie that it is? And you're going to say yes. And then that's it. You will now have a beautiful new shiny golden fan token so that you can get your extra 1% Floof. If you're ever curious or you end up buying more than 1 fan token, you can see everybody's holdings here going down the list. So as soon as you buy one, you will be on this list and you earn extra points or extra Moxie distributions as you interact on Warpcast. Admittedly, I don't interact that much on it, but that is one of the other benefits that you'll get is the more you interact on the CatTown community inside of Warpcast and you have tokens, the fan tokens rather, then you will also get more interactions there. All right, so that's it. If you have any questions about any parts of this process, please let me know. Ping me on the Discord or shoot me a message on Twitter or wherever you want to find me. I'm all over the place. So good luck and enjoy your extra 1% Floof.